Egypt, where history doesn't just whisper, it practically shouts. We are talking pyramids, pharaohs, and a river so famous it's basically a celebrity, the Nile. This is a place that mastered civilization while the rest of the world was still figuring out basic plumbing. Egypt sits in the northeastern corner of Africa, bordered by the Mediterranean Sea to the north, the Red Sea to the east, Libya to the west, and Sudan to the south. It's also a transcontinental country, with the Sinai Peninsula connecting Africa to Asia. Basically, Egypt has been bridging continents long before airports made it fashionable. Ancient Egypt began around 3150 BC when King Narmer, also known as Menes, unified Upper and Lower Egypt into one kingdom. He established the first dynasty and made Memphis the capital, marking the birth of one of the world's greatest civilizations. The famous Narmer Palace still tells the story of this historic unification, proving that even thousands of years ago, people loved documenting big wins. Egypt's founding laid the groundwork for a civilization that would shape history through innovation, leadership, and culture for over 5,000 years. Egypt's history spans more than 5,000 years. The ancient era brought legendary pharaohs, pyramids, hieroglyphics, then powerful kingdoms along the Nile River. Later, Egypt came under Greek and Roman rule, with Alexandria becoming a major center of learning and culture. In 641 AD, the Arab conquest introduced Islam and the Arabic language, transforming Egypt into a key hub of the Islamic world. After periods under Ottoman and British control, Egypt became a republic in 1953 following the end of the monarchy. Today, Egypt remains one of the most influential cultural and political nations in the Arab world. From pharaohs to modern presidents, Egypt's story is one of resilience, transformation, and lasting global influence. In ancient Egypt, power didn't always sit neatly on the throne, it often stood just behind it, whispering suggestions, or making decisions outright. From the Old and Middle Kingdoms, viziers and high priests quietly shaped succession, keeping the royal line on track, more or less. By the New Kingdom, Queen Mothers stepped in, figures like Hatshepsut, who didn't just guide power but claimed it, and Queen Tai, who mastered influence behind the scenes. Later, military figures like Mohamed and I proved that sometimes the kingmaker becomes the king. Meanwhile, priests of Ammonius and regional warlords ensured that power remained flexible. In Egypt, ruling wasn't just about the crown, it was about who had the power to place it. Egypt's leadership story stretches from divine kings to modern presidents, the timeline as long as the Nile itself. The first pharaoh, Narmer, credited with uniting Upper and Lower Egypt. With the current president, Abdel Fattah el-Sisi, in office since 2014. From god kings to elected leaders, Egypt's rulers have continuously redefined what power looks like. Egypt isn't just about history, it's shaping the future too. First is Cairo University in Giza, founded in 1908 and consistently one of the top universities in the country. A true academic heavyweight. Next is the American University in Cairo, known for top-tier education, research, and that international vibe. Then there is Ain Shams University, a major public institution with strong research programs and a reputation for excellence. Egypt's universities combine tradition and innovation, helping educate the next generation of leaders. Egypt isn't just pyramids, it's people who made history. First we have Ramesses II, also known as Ramesses the Great. A powerful pharaoh, master builder, and probably the original go big or go home ruler. Next is Cleopatra VII, the last queen of ancient Egypt. Smart, strategic, and knew exactly how to hold her own in a world of emperors. Then there is Tutankhamun, the famous boy king. Didn't rule long, but his tomb discovery made him the most talked about teenager in history. Also, we have Hatshepsut, a female pharaoh who ruled successfully and proved leadership has nothing to do with gender. And fast forward to today, Mohamed Salah, football superstar and national hero. Scoring goals and making Egypt proud on the global stage. From ancient rulers to modern icons, Egypt has never been short of legendary figures. Now let's get into how Egypt celebrates, because they definitely know how to throw a party. First, we have Sham el-Nessim, a spring festival that's been around since ancient times. Think picnics, fresh air, and salted fish. Yes, salted fish. It's a vibe. Next is the Abu Simbel Sun Festival, and this one's magical. Twice a year, the sun lines up perfectly to light up the inner temple. Ancient Egyptians really said, let's impress people thousands of years from now. Then there is Mouled al-Nabi celebrates the Prophet Muhammad's birthday with processions, chants, and sweets everywhere. Sugar levels through the roof. Worth it. And Coptic Christmas on January 7th, midnight masses, big family feasts, and a whole lot of tradition and joy. Egyptian festivals blend ancient history, religion, and pure celebration into something truly unforgettable. Alright, let's talk food, because honestly, that's the real reason we travel. First up, koshari, Egypt's ultimate comfort food. It's basically rice, lentils, pasta, and chickpeas all thrown into one glorious bowl, topped with spicy tomato sauce and crispy onions. Carb lovers, this is your moment. Then there's full mediums, the breakfast of champions. Slow-cooked fava beans with garlic, lemon, and olive oil. Simple, hearty, and it will definitely wake you up better than coffee. Meet tawamaya, Egypt's version of falafel, but plot twist, it's made from fava beans, not chickpeas. Softer, greener, and honestly, a little bit fancy. Now, malokia, a thick green soup that looks suspicious at first glance. But one spoon in, and you're hooked. Garlic, coriander, and pure comfort. And finally, hamam mashai, stuffed pigeon. Yes, pigeon. Stuffed with rice or grains and spices. Don't knock it till you try it, it's surprisingly delicious. Egyptian food is bold, filling, and not afraid to surprise you, sometimes in ways you didn't see coming. Egyptian art isn't just decoration, it's storytelling carved in stone and shaped in gold. Ancient artisans created monumental statues, delicate jewelry, and detailed hieroglyphs using materials like papyrus, linen, and precious metals. Every color carried meaning, blue for the Nile, gold for the divine. Today, that legacy lives on in Cairo's workshops, where woodworking, beadwork, and metalcraft continue the tradition. In Egypt, art doesn't just reflect culture, it preserves it. Egypt always has a way of surprising you, sometimes even after life ends. First, post-mortem passport. Yes, it's legally possible for a deceased person to be issued a passport. No travel plans required. Next, the Nile flows up. Flowing south to north, the Nile flips expectations, making Upper Egypt in the south and Lower Egypt in the north. In Egypt, even geography and paperwork have a personality of their own. Egypt's identity reaches far beyond its borders, connecting continents, cultures, and histories. Through regional partnerships and cultural institutions like Al-Azhar, Egypt maintains strong ties across Africa. Under Gamal Abdel Nasser, it also played a key role in Pan-African movements, supporting independence efforts. At the same time, Egypt holds a unique place in Afrocentric thought, seen by many as a cornerstone of ancient African civilization, though interpretations vary. Egypt stands at a crossroads of identity, bridging past and present, Africa and the wider world. Today, Egypt blends ancient wonder with modern hustle. It's a cultural powerhouse in the Arab world, shaping film, music, and politics. And let's be honest, any country that built the pyramids without Wi-Fi still has bragging rights forever. Egypt isn't just a chapter in history books, it's a living story, still unfolding, with a very impressive opening act. If you love this journey, don't forget to like and subscribe, because the soul of Africa has so much more to reveal.